Welcome to our Ask Ellie video series. Ask Ellie is one of the most requested features at Intelligence, so we created this series to share use cases for different roles. Normally, if a product manager needs to understand about their sprint, they would hop different dashboards. But with Intelligence, they just go to Ask Ellie and ask to share last sprint's retros and learnings. This is what we get. Here is a detailed report of sprint assessment from the previous sprint cycle. It focuses on back-end execution, code quality, and what we should do next. Right at the top, we see an executive summary. It shows what actually shipped, which goals were met, and how the sprint performed overall. We also see maintainability and testability scores calculated from the code that went in during this sprint. Here we get code quality metrics, and these are only for the code that was written or changed in this cycle. What is useful here is the comparison. We can see how these scores move compared to the previous sprint, so we know whether we are improving or slowly accumulating technical debt. Next is key deliverables and impact. This tells us exactly what the team worked on. For example, back-end changes to PR reviews and improvements like streaming responses, RBAC integration, and more. Each item is tied back to actual PR changes, so it is clear what moved the needle. Then comes the retros. What went well, what needs work, and anything unexpected. In this sprint, we shipped more high-impact features, and PR cycles were faster. At the same time, we saw gaps in automated testing that affected testability. Another surprise was security. We did not explicitly optimize for it, but RBAC and authentication improvements ended up improving the security score. We also get visibility into who did what. Top contributors are highlighted along with the kind of work they own: refactors, documentation, tooling, feature delivery, and more. This is especially useful when we are preparing reviews or trying to understand impact beyond who spoke most in the meetings. The report also helps us prepare for what is next. It calls out concrete action items like improving test coverage, tightening auth validation, reviewing analytics components, and so on. At the end, we get a clear list of next sprint commitments. So, planning starts with evidence and not just assumptions. That is, Ask Ellie. One question in and a full sprint picture out. No dashboard hopping, no manual synthesis. Just a clear view of how our team is building and where we go next. If this sounds useful, stay tuned to see more ways we can use Ask Ellie.